Alrighty, we are good, chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Go ahead, mount it. Hopefully you're all doing well. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Another day in the world of hardcore, where we're being careful for one last day before we should be back in the game. Good morning. Good morning. Oh. Hope we're all doing good. Thank you for tuning into the stream. We are still recovering, but we are making improvements, which is good. Which is good. However, we're not 100% there yet. We're probably 85% there now. 85%. We're getting very close in the healing process. We're getting very close. I hope you're doing good. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Apologies, hay fever is kicking my arse this morning. I have taken a tablet about 25 minutes ago, so I'm hoping that kicks in the next half hour. But yes, here we are. We're live. We're ready to rumble. And yeah. Thank you for tuning into the stream. No, we're not 6 times the way there. We're more than that. More than that. And gradually that stream time will be coming back. Yeah, further and further back. But here we are. We're live. We're ready to rumble. Oh my god. Eyes, please. Stop watering. Stop watering. I'm crying. I'm so happy to be here. Gatatron, thank you for the bit, mate. The first bit of the day. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate that a lot. Yeah, we don't want to push it too hard, but we are we're very, very close, folks. We're very, very close, which is good. You're rough this morning, Poddy. What do you mean? What have you done? Why are you rough? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, chat, let's do some, no, actually, we're not going to do that. That's risky. That's risky. I was going to say we'll do some hellos, but we're not going to do hellos individually. We're going to have one last day of just saying, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. And individual hellos will return soon. Probably tomorrow. But we're going to take it easy. We're not going to get too cocky, too excited. So I'm just going to say, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. In terms of the news, there's not really any, other than Marathon Stream is absolutely confirmed now. That will be happening somewhere around the 29th through to the 2nd, somewhere around there. In that gap will be a marathon. At the end of the month, which is exciting. Hope you're looking forward to that, because I certainly am. And I don't think there's any other news in that. I don't think there's any other news. I don't understand nothing. What do you mean you don't understand nothing? Hey? What? I'm confused. Anyway, let's play some video games. Let's hop right in. And let's crack on. You're not live on Saturday, am I? But this Saturday? I don't know. I'm going to go with maybe. Hellos? We're not doing individual hellos. I did say we're not doing individual hellos. We're not risking too much strain on the voice. Individual hellos will return tomorrow. That's why I said good morning, everyone. We're going to play some games. Thus, not to get too excited that the voice is almost back. Almost back. So yeah, we'll be back to individual hellos soon. We'll be back very soon. Now I'm not gonna lie, chat. I can't really be asked to do the gold farm stuff today. You'll be pleased to know. I know we smashed out half of it. Half of it's done. But I can't really be bothered to do 2 layers today. So I think we're going to just work on the huge crop farm today and get that going. Your voice is sounding much better. We're getting there. We are getting there. We're like 85%. I think tomorrow, one more day of rest, and we'll be pretty much ready to rock and roll. I just bought Minecraft for Twitch to play with streamers. Well, there are streamers that do let you play with them, but this is not one of them because this is a single player world. This world is single player, meaning that only me, myself, and I can play it. Sorry, man. It's just the way it is. Right, let's get a few of these. So I think we're just going to do work on the big crop farm today. I might as well top these up while we're here. Hi, Winger. How are you? Long time no see. Hey, Ricky J. How are you, mate? I had to take a second week off work because of eye surgery, and I feel fine, but the surgeon said a few extra days would be safer. Yeah, I was the same as that when I had mine. They said to not risk getting it knocked or anything like that. I was like, okay. You're good? Nice to see you, Ricky J. Glad to hear you doing well, mate. Chilling on your day off? Oh. Lovely. Lovely day off. Yep. And Roughneck. Kick of the day off with a resub for 42. Beautiful months. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much, pal. Welcome back. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's whack that in there. Whack that here. Okay. There you go. It's looking a bit more of an organised inventory, isn't it? That's a little bit more somewhat organised. Anyone else's Twitch constantly buffering for no reason? We haven't dropped any frames. So it's not on my end. How are you, Roughneck? Thank you for the 42, mate. Welcome back. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, there is actually a little site I do need to mention. Tomorrow, chat, I am playing golf in the morning. However, we're going super early, so the stream, and there's only 2 of us, so the stream should remain on time. As we're teeing off just before 7 o'clock in the morning, so we should be done by 10:30. We should be done by 10:30 and live by 11. So pog for that. Let's leave that in there. We have so much crap. I really need to like deal with this. I have weakness potions, all pumpkin stuff, load of netherite pickaxes. Yeah, there's only 2 of us playing. And the other guy doesn't really drink, so I doubt he'll want a beer or anything at the end. It'll probably be a case of finish and just shoot off home. It'll most likely be the case. Buffering here as well. It's not on my end, unless Twitch is having issues on their ingest service. Should be okay. Hey, Wonebologist, how are you? Anybody else having lag issues, or are we all okay? Not skipped a beat here. You're all good, all good. No issues. Alright, might be on your end, Fair Shadow. Cesari did. Maybe Twitch having a couple of issues, because yeah, we're all good on my end for once. I was like, hi Cesari, hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you, pal. Nice to see you. We should probably look to keep some of the sand as well, because that will be needed for concrete later on. Okay, see what we can do with that. Did we finish the creep farm? Yeah, that's oh, it's just got out of render view, but there's a big UFO in the sky with it. Doing well, got the week off work, and it's your birthday tomorrow. Hey, well, happy birthday for tomorrow, mate. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Is this all lining up okay? Yeah, it is, it is. Oh god, I missed. Okay, I'm going to put a gravel there. No one will know. No one will know that there's one piece that's not stone. Thoughts on United third kit? I thought the reveal trailer thought it was awesome. I don't mind it. I'm not going to buy it, but I prefer the crest rather than the Red Devil. It looks a little bit like a Liverpool kit, I think. Looks a little bit like a Liverpool kit, which I don't like. I won't be buying it, but it's better than the away kit. In my opinion. In my opinion. But on the gravel, I mean, it's the gravel is there, man. Like, my time needs to be paid for, so if we get one bit cheered in the chat, I will replace the gravel. One singular bit to pay for the time it would take me to fly down there, come back up and replace the gravel. You're a United fan? Yeah, I'm a United fan. Always been a United boy. Always. Well, I should consider that a fixable price. Angry Beavers, thank you for the 100 bits. Taking that number 2 spot on the leaderboard. Boom. Enjoy, mate. Thank you very much. And Steve for the bit as well. Ah, Winger, there's your favourite sound. That is your favourite sound. Bits. Where the hell is this gravel? Oh, there it is. There you go. I fixed it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, the away kit's dreadful. It might be a grower. It might be a grower, but I wouldn't. I'm not holding out hope. The home kit's grown on me. I wasn't a fan originally. I thought the sponsor was too big, but Cesari 82. The home kit's grown on me, but the away kit might be a grower, but I'm not a big fan. I'm not in any hurry to go buy the away or third kit. Cesari, thank you for the 82 months, mate. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Legend. Yeah, the away kit is I don't know if that will. No, it won't. Oh, that's the third kit. That's the away kit. It's dreadful. Look how shit that looks printed on them. They charge like £100 for that shit. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Long sleeve especially. That just looks awful. Short sleeve's way better than the long sleeve one. It might be a grower, but it's not for me. It's not for me. Not nice. Whoops. You've been streaming for years. I think you used to watch around 2017. We have been streaming for many years. We have. That is true. We've been around on Twitch anyway since 2013. We did the occasional stream in 2013. 2014 is when we really started to stream on here. It's woeful. Yeah, it's not very nice, is it? And then how that got signed off. And the thing that pissed me off is there was a what would you call it if somebody like a concept art, right? Somebody made one. It was like black and gold, and it was fucking awesome. Oh, I can't find it. I saw it on Twitter, and it looks so good. It looks so good. Okay. Oh, we've got a new member to start the day as well. Jahula coming on in. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the channel, please. Do your duty and raise your button into the channel. Jahula, come right on in. Mushroom stamp the table, make your way through to the community room. It is a pleasure to have you with us. Yeah, it really has, Toogle. It really has. And the 2 years. Damn. Damn. 2 years, mate. Thank you so much.
Big day.
Oh, this is a mess, isn't it? It is a big day. Thank you so much, pal. Welcome back. That's a huge amount of love. 2 years. Legend. Legend. Right. This one? Nah, it wasn't that one. It was like a cool little balance of black and gold. But even that looks pretty sick. Like, even that looks pretty sick. The green yellow one from the 90s was sick. It was. They'd never do that now though, because green and yellow is glazes out. So they would never ever do that. Not until the glazes are gone anyway. Alright. But there's some really cool concept arts out there. And they just don't ever do anything like it. They just don't for some reason. What's this one? Oh, Jesus. That's horrendous. That's horrendous. But there's so many cool concepts out there, and they just don't listen to it and do some random shit nobody wants. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. I think we're going to make some big progress on this today, chat. I think we're going to make some big progress. We've got to figure out the wall side of this as well, because I don't know how tall I'm going to want those. I think we're going to want them taller than the actual stand bits. So we're definitely going to want it taller than that. Okay. It had to be done. Graduate in brand department who has never been to a match. Perhaps. Perhaps. Trying to do something. What's the word for it? Trying to do something unique. Something different. Not good. But I liked the reveal they did for the third kit today. The reveal was pretty cool. They got Roy Keane to do it, and he was talking about how you have to sign, but you'd already signed when you were before you were born and stuff like that. I was like, that's so for like true United fans. That's so true. I've been a Red all my life. All my life. Right. Hi, Martin. I found you from YouTube. Well, hi, basically. How are you, mate? You found us from YouTube, really? That's fucking sick. Welcome to our little corner of the internet. I don't have to apologise. We're currently in the process of recovering my voice because I did some damage to it somehow. I think it was from a chest infection that I had. But we're nearly there, so the stream's not in full swing at the moment, but it will be. Ah, we're good. We're good. So grab a little bit more here. I think we're going to have enough dirt, which is good. Just in this section. I don't think I'm even going to really need anything else. Would I like a cup of tea? I don't drink tea. Despite being British, I'm not a tea man. Don't do tea. We'll get rid of this hill, actually. We'll get rid of this hill. Now, the good news is we only have to bring all this down to here. Like, this is the final level, this bottom bit here. That's where we've got to bring everything down to. So we're not doing like a big hole to bedrock or anything. So don't panic. Is this hardcore? Yes. True hardcore. No totems. Just pure warrior-ness. Pure warrior-ness. Someone mentioned the word panic. No. No. We never panic. Especially as a moderator, you're one of the heads of the Warriors. That word is never spoken. We never panic. The P word is never mentioned. So somebody's going to say penis. Somebody's going to do it. Someone's going to do it. Hey, Callum. I've been feeling today. We're a little bit better. Voice is like 85% there. It's very close. We're still taking it easy just for today to ensure we're back in the game. But The only P word you need to know is Prime. That's true. It's true. Well, what's Prime, you might be thinking? Right, let's sleep. Prime the drink. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Amazon Prime or like Prime you watch? No, Amazon Prime, which then you can make into Twitch Prime, which then you could use to support your favorite broadcasters for free. How did Amazon not have the rights to that name, by the way? What's a Prime? Because I think they're Prime Energy, and they're not Prime or Prime Hydration. Not Prime as in like Amazon Prime. Something like that anyway. I have an itch in the middle of my septum, but it's inside my nostril and I cannot. I don't even know how you're supposed to itch your septum, but God, that hurts. It's like burning. Oops. No, not that. You can buy the Prime drink for pocket change. They're really good. I don't know if that's starting to die out in popularity now. That whole Prime drink. I don't know. I don't hear too much about it anymore. I don't hear too much about it anymore. Nowhere near as much as what I used to. Got a camera shot up your nose today. That's not fun. Oh, actually, speaking of noses, chat, you'll be proud of me. You know, I think Brock told me, I don't know if he's here right now, with the whole hay fever situation. I was like, Martin, you should get this nose spray. But it's finally been ordered. It has been ordered, and nose spray is imminent. To help with like hay fever stuff. It is imminent. And I hope it works. I think you told me about it, bro. The nose spray stuff for hay fever. It worked for you, but it was only short term. That's reassuring. How many years have you played Minecraft? Since the day it released on Xbox 360 is how long I played Minecraft. Which I think is like 11 years ago. What brand am I getting? I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I just said to my mum this morning because I was dying when I woke up. She's like, have you, and I took a tablet. She's like, have you tried the nasal sprays instead? And I was like, I haven't. But can you get me something? So I'll send you the money or whatever. She's like, yeah, that's fine. So the ball is in her court for where to go with it. She'll know better than I will. She'll know way better than I will. Good in for everyone. I don't get as much hay fever symptoms as well, but I do get blocks of shit stuck back my throat. But it's especially. Yeah, mine is like mainly in my nose. Like my eyes water and burn a little bit, but I can live with that. Mainly it's my nose that gets fucked. Okay, Pop, you need to chill out, mate. You need to chill out. You're being a bit much, pal. Just relax, okay? We're all here chilling, having a good time. Just relax. You're being a bit much, lad. Alright. Just chill. Or she'll end up in the box. You don't want to go in the box. Trust me, you don't want to go in the box. Unless you want to go in the box. Like, I'm sure you don't want to go in the box. Ban roulette. No, we'll give him a chance. We'll give him a chance. Ooh. Jeez. What's in the box? You don't want to know. If you've ever seen... Which one is it? I think it's one of the Toy Story... I think it's Toy Story 3. When the bear is... When the bear's in it. You go for timeout in the box. That is the box. Nightwolf has been in the box. That's true. Although he's not been in for a while. He went in once. And he learnt his lesson and he's not been in since. That's how intimidating and scary the box is. That is how intimidating and scary the box is. So, you know, it's not a place you want to be visiting. I'll read you the definition. Oh, do you know what? There's a clip of it, isn't there? Hi, James. How are you, mate? Oh, I can't find it. It's not beyond here. Oh, I can't find the clip of it. There is a scene. It's like you misbehave, you go to the box. Step a foot out of line, you spend time in the box. That is the box. That is the box. The other thing as well, chat, something completely unrelated, by the way. So, as you know, I am away on work trips from the 19th to the 26th or 7th. I can't remember when I get back. But I'm away from the 19th until then. It's like a week. I think it's a week. I think it's this. 26th, 27th. I'm up in London for a few days, and I'm going abroad on another trip to see another company for a few days. which will hopefully lead to some really exciting stuff coming in the future for the stream. But regardless, we won't be live for about a week. Which is crappy. However, how the hell did these turn to grass? What the hell? That grass is like spread from up there. How's that even happened? So we won't be here for about a week. However, I'm going to try to stream every day until then. I'm going to try and stream every day until then. And when we get back, we'll have a stream or so, maybe a stream or two, and then we're doing a marathon. Then we're doing a marathon stream. So there'll be lots of time made up. But yes, that is the situation. We'll try and be here every day until then. The only day I'm not too sure about is this coming Saturday, but other than that, we should be here every day. Actually, that's a complete lie. That's a complete lie. I'm not sure about this Saturday. I'm hoping I will be here this Saturday on the 12th, but I'm not here on the 15th, a week today. I'm not here, as I'm taking my granddad's friend fishing. My granddad passed away almost 2 years ago, bless him. And he used to go fishing with his friend all the time, but his friend can't go fishing without him because he's old and needs help. So the only way he can go fishing is if I go. So he messaged me the other day saying, can we go? And I said, yeah, I'll take you. So I think I'm taking fishing on the Tuesday. But other than that, we'll be here every day. All Thursdays will be streamed, so we'll be live this Thursday. We'll be live next Thursday, which are usually days off. So yeah. There will be no armor on as well. There will be that. Good guy button strikes again. We do. We do. Okay, that should be good. Let's sleep. Yeah, there will be season 2 of the No Armor run on YouTube at some point. We've had a little bit of a break. It's pretty much ready to rumble again, actually. Alright, this side's finished. We have this whole back corner done. That's actually half of it finished, even though we've already started on the other stuff as well. All these are done. We've already got these to go, and they're already going up very nicely. Very nice. What's it like for lighting under here? Well, it's not too bad. Under this is not great. So yeah, other than possibly this Saturday and Tuesday, we will be here every single day. Every single day. Okay. The upcoming Saturday is going to be a long one. No! Why? Whoops. Looks amazing. No, you look amazing, Ting. Ever thought about that? Boom. Ever thought about that, bud? Okay, before we get blown to smithereens, let's do that. We need to try and light this up a little bit. Because this is a mob spawning heaven right now. Or it's about to become one. This is about to become a crazy mob spawning place. Oh, your work trip. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Don't block this, please. Okay. So far, so good. That should be okay for now. It will get a little bit darker here, but for now that'll do us. Right, where are we at with this flooring? We kind of need to take this bit down, really, don't we? Kind of need to take this bit down. We'll get the stone up on these. Although I'm going to do that bit as well. Oh, so much to do. Oh, God, I'm fucked. I am fucked. But yeah, the idea is as well, folks, with this... So tomorrow morning, as I said, I'm playing golf tomorrow morning, super early. Teeing off somewhere around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. So we should be live by 11. Or thereabouts. The idea is to find, as I improve and time goes on, the optimal time that we start where I can be done to go live at like 10. Which, to be fair, if we start at 7 and I get good, will probably be about right, but we shall see. Oh God, Mikey, tell me about it. It's the worst, isn't it? It's actually the worst. It is the worst. Okay. Morning, Sailor. How are you, mate? Been waiting for approval for Saints for about 10 months now, and going on 3 weeks for Streamlabs to reply. Jesus. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I get annoyed when it's more than like a day. Like, I'm trying to make a deal here. Like, why the fuck are things taking longer than a day? Did you already do the nether? No, I said I couldn't be arsed today. You'll be pleased to know, Plasma. You'll be pleased to know. Where am I going? Do the stone bit first. I was like, I can't be fucked through nether today. But there's going to be, when we do this marathon stream, there's going to be a lot of diggy on that. We might be able to do a whole quarter in one thing. That'd be kind of sick. Depending on how long the stream is. But there'll be other games in there as well. Obviously, we've got to play Euro Truck. It'd be a crime if we didn't play Euro Truck. It'd be a crime. It would be a crime. No, there won't be any Super Hexagon. As soon as you buy wheels, play ETS properly. It's so much better with a wheel. I played it for literally a year of my college life. I played Euro Truck Simulator on my laptop with just mouse and keyboard. Or just trackpad and keyboard. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. I think it was over 2,000 hours in the end, but that was because I never closed the game. I'd leave it running. I'd open it up. Just be sat in a lecture just playing Euro Truck. Sat in a lecture playing Euro Truck. And I'm like, They're like, why are you not working? I'm like, oh, I'll do it when I get home. I am listening, but I just can't be asked to do it here. So I just sit there on my laptop just playing Euro Truck. Good times. Truckers MP is amazing, isn't it? It makes the game. It actually makes the game. That's what we'll do. We'll do Truckers MP, log into the server, and you guys can come on and truck around with me. Although, if you, like, there's a way of, like, linking it with, like, World of Trucks or something like that, and we can all do, like, the same deliveries at the same time. I don't know how to set that up, though, so we're going to have to look into that. Can't be long until they announce Euro Truck 3, surely. 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 Any American Truck Simulator with Doc during the marathon? I'm not a big fan of American Truck Simulator, so maybe not. So probably not. I played it for a bit, but I just never really got into it. But you're the only one who would have the drive to show the whole world I ain't shit on Super Haters Gone, and you're not even progressing. That doesn't matter. I just haven't had time, like, Wolf. I've been busy. I've not had time to sit there and play Super Haters Gone. Yeah, just a bit, Mikey. Just a bit. I literally have not loaded that game up since I had to go on stream again. I haven't had time, though. I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy man. Partners doesn't like driving on the wrong side of the road. I mean, exactly that, yeah. How do you fly? With an elytra and fireworks. But no, it's not even that, because a lot of Euro Truck Simulator is in Europe, so you're not even driving on the correct side of the road. So it's not even that. It's just the game itself. Just it might be better now because I played it when it first came out, but Euro Truck just had a bit more character about it. American Truck Simulator always seemed a bit dull. As I say, it may well be better now, but. Is this creative or hardcore? What? Obviously hardcore, man. How do you fly? So you jump with an elytra like this. You jump and then jump again. So you jump, and you'll sort of like do a little fly thing. Jump, and you'll fly, and then just right click with a firework and you can fly around. Need someone to threaten me so I can feel the adrenaline that comes from the fear of losing. True. Play some blackjack. Yeah, there you go. Play some of that. Plasma has just solved your problem. I must admit, I can never understand how people get any satisfaction out of those online gambling sites. It's like, it's just not the same as actually sitting in a casino and playing. It's not the same at all. Okay. true, it's totally different. Yeah, I just don't get it. The fun of gambling is like sitting at a table with other people playing. And as soon as you're just sat at your computer, it's just not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, I won't play any of the virtual ones either, Wombologist. The only ones I will play are the ones where it is on a screen, but there's like a camera in the corner showing a live table that's like over there. Those I'll play, but I will never play one of those actual virtual ones. Never, never, never. Like, there's no way those actual virtual ones aren't dodgy. No way. Because it knows what you've got. I mean, there's probably a good chance the actual dealers in a casino know what you have, but still. Depends on the site. In regulated sites, it should be the same as live. Yeah, but there's something about the computer knowing what card it's giving you that I don't like. I don't like it. The one that baffles me is the 4 aces of the same suit. That one's crazy. So you can do something, for those that don't know. On some blackjack tables, you can play the aces, right? And basically, you put $1 down. It costs you $1 every time. If you pull 2 aces, you get like $5 or something like that. If you pull 3 aces, it's 25. 3 aces is 100. 4 is like 4 aces would be like 10 grand or something like that. But if you pull 4 of the same suit, so if you go ace of hearts, ace of hearts, ace of hearts, ace of hearts, for example, you win like 120 odd thousand. Can't even be upwards of like £200,000-300,000. I asked the guy in one of the casinos that I played, the dealer, how often that actually hits, and he said it hits maybe once a year, twice a year max. Can you imagine sitting there and just see ace of hearts, split, ace of hearts, ace of hearts, ace of hearts, ace of hearts? You're like, what the fuck? I've just won 100 and something grand. Maybe even more. And 4 aces of the same suit. Like, the probabilities of that is crazy. It's crazy. It'd be 52 times 52 times 52 times 52. It'd be crazy. I've had 3 aces before. Ace, ace, ace. But I've never had 4. Oh god, my nose. My nose is burning. Wouchy. If I won 100k, I'd pay off my house, save the rest, and put it down as a down on our next house to get out of our nightmare of a current house. Not a bad plan. I mean, if I win 100k, it's all going straight on red. It's all on red. If it comes in, great. If it doesn't, well, I didn't have the money anyway. Actually, I can't say that. I'd be fucking devastated. I'd be absolutely devastated. Imagine on greed. What, you put 100k on 0 and it hits? I don't actually know what that would even pay. 1 in 32? Something like that? 32 to 1? Jesus, you get 3.2 million. Yeah, I don't know. Jesus, if you did that, I don't even know if a casino... I mean, they'd have to pay you, but I think they'd ban you from the casino. Was it in 36? Surely they'd ban you from the casino. Like, I know Dana White is banned from most casinos in Vegas because he's just so good at blackjack. Which is crazy. And he's rinsed them of millions. Which is pretty bad. But how long have we been building this farm this morning? Since we started the stream, we've done it from the very start. We've done it from the very start, mate. Well, of course they do. Like, that's how casinos make money. They just go, they accuse you of card counting and then just ban you. Simple as that. And they can't prove it, and it's their casino, so they can do what they like. That's bollocks. Well, it's the way it works, unfortunately. That's the way it works. You'd have to be a dealer? I mean, I wouldn't, mate. That's not a good career path. Make better life choices. You get caught, mate, you're going to prison for a long, long time. Oh, gambling. Oh, a casino dealer. I know what you meant. I'm just being an arsehole. I'm being an arsehole. No golf arm today? Yeah, I just couldn't be arsed today. We finished half of it yesterday. And I was like, do you know what? We deserve a day off of it. Paz was like, I want to be a dealer. Right. When I grow up, I want to be a dealer. Alright, okay. Okay. You tell your parents that tomorrow. When I grow up, I want to be a dealer. Just see what they say. You might get the belt, mate. You know what I'm saying? Technically, any business could choose not to do business with you. You could get asked to leave Asda for no reason. I mean, true. Casinos, it's just more if you're winning too much, then they can just say, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. To be honest, I'd like to go to one of these massive casinos because, like, roulette is all just a guessing game, right? But last time I was at Insomnia, I counted on the roulette table how many times I called it right, and I called it right, like, I think it was like 17 out of 19 times I called it correct. And I don't know how many doubles you'd need from $1,000 to get to like $1 million. But if you went to a high limit table, all you got to do is call eight colors in a row, red or black. Put $1,000 down and just go red. Call it right. $2,000 in. Black. Whatever you want to do. $4,000 in. Red. $8,000. That's all you have to do. If you get it right like 8 times, you're at $1 million. Something like that. How many times do you need to double for $1 million? Nine times. You have to call it right 9 times in a row for $1,000 and you'll be a millionaire. That's all you have to do. 9 times and you're a millionaire. Can you imagine? Oh, mate. That'd be crazy. Imagine you got to like 500k and went for the mill and then lost. Oh. You must be nipping on the 9th roll. It'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Hey, Valar, how are you? Easy money, right back, gonna be a millionaire. All you have to do is call a coin toss correct 9 out of 10, 9 times in a row. That's it. Granted, it's not exactly 50-50. I know, before people start getting technical with me. I know. But it basically is. I know it's like 47.5 or whatever it is. I called it right 17 out of 19 times. So as far as I'm concerned. And I'm pretty sure 12 of those were in a row. So I could have made 4 mil. Man, it always reminds me of when I went to, when I was in London for, I think it was it my birthday? It was something like that. I went to London with a few of the boys for my birthday. There was only 5 or 6 of us. We'd been in some bars all day, had a few beers. We're like, should we just go to the casino? It'd be a laugh. We're like, yeah, okay, alright, we'll go to the casino. And we all put a little bit of money down just playing our games. And at the end, everybody was up. Like, I was up like, how much was I up? I think I was up like £40, not a lot. I was up like 40. A couple of my mates were up 20. Another friend of mine was up 90. And we were like, right, we're all up. And the other guy was up like £3. He had like a meal deal. I was like, you know what we should do? We should just take all of these winnings, just put them all into one roulette machine. Because they had the little live views of the tables over there. Just put them all into one roulette machine. And just whack it all on one colour. And if it comes in, great. And if it doesn't, who cares? We're like, yeah, alright, let's do that. And we did it. And we're like, what are we going with? And unfortunately, a couple of them are just so indecisive. Whereas me and another guy were like, red. All on red. Red never fails. So we whacked down this, however much money it was. I think, well, we won £190. So it must have been like £90 max. Something like that. It was like £90 which went all in, red, boom. And it came in £180. And we were gassed. We were so gassed. We like celebrated like we just won the World Cup or something like that. Like, yeah, we should have done it again. We cashed out and walked away, but we should have done it again. We should have we should have gone in again. 180 all in one colour and just seen what happened. Well, that's why it's so easy to get drinks in casinos, isn't it? It's so easy to get drinks because, well, they rely on you making worse decisions when you've had a few beers. That's what we did. We went all in on red. It came in 180 odd pounds. I went to cash it out, split it between what everyone was owed, and we walked out. Happy days. But I could tell the addiction had started to like hit a couple of my mates because a couple of them were like, I want to go put £1,000 down now. And I'm like, no, walk away. We're up, we've won, we've beaten the casino. Walk away. Hey, Debugster, how are you, mate? We're working on a humongous mega crop farm. We're working on at the moment. What we're working on at the moment. Man-made. 20 months, mate. Welcome back. Thank you, man-made. Working on a huge mega crop farm. How are you, man, mate? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Two people don't / can't get it. Green is green even if you're £1. Well, that's what I was trying to tell my mate when he was £3 up. I'm like, mate, you're up, right? You spent like 40 odd quid and you're up. Yes, it's only £3, but you're up. It's money you're leaving with money that you didn't have before. Okay. Thank you so much, my mate, again, mate. Welcome back. Followed by Tom. Joining the party for 7 months. Thank you, Tom. Welcome back, pal. Coming up with that Twitch, baby, for 9 months. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you. Chat, we are also 21 subs away from 500 to the channel. 21 away. So if you are out there, you're watching, and you're sat on a Prime sub, and you think, you know what? This button guy's not so bad. I wouldn't mind coming to hang out again sometime. Consider using it on the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. And it's free. It is 110.2% free. Okay, let's do this. So the only issue we have here is how we're going to moist these top ones. Moisten. I guess we're going to have to come up slightly. We're going to have to come up slightly, I think, to get those in. Okay. Whoops. We haven't figured it out actually on any of those layers yet. I mean, we'd have to just do this, right? Plop, let it go dun dun, and that'll wet all this stuff. That appears to be a future button problem. That does appear to be a future button problem. So that's all the stone done for this. So this is the last corner that needs stone. You only come here for your financial advice. Yes. Bet your life savings on red. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Nobody do that. Okay. Hot. Imagine you win though. That guy did. I see it on Instagram the other day. He sold everything he had and put everything on red. And it came in like $130,000, something like that. Put it all on red. It came in. Pretty crazy. Do I speak Russian? Comrade. There you go. Let's never find it. Guy. Yeah, this is it. Sold everything, but it all on red.
Decisions. Big lad. Can I kiss it? Okay. Red.
Straight in, red. I bet the scenes. This will be the longest 10 seconds of his life. Jesus. And it came in. And it came in. The celebrations after that would be amazing. Guy just casually wins 130 grand. Don't panic him. Imagine you lost. I mean, I don't know what you do if you lose. I have no idea what you do if you lose. I guess you're homeless. But that's it. Unless you can go live with your parents for a while you try and recoup your money. Disclaimer. Please don't go out there and bet your life savings on red. Whilst red would never ever lose, because red is... It's always red. Don't do it. Black every time? No way. No way. I wonder if it went through that guy's head. I do wonder if it went through his head to go, should I do it again? 235, 260 grand, whatever it is. Do it again. I wonder if that even, like, crossed his mind. Probably would have crossed mine. It probably would have crossed mine. I can't lie. Just being like, Could. I'm trying to think here where this is going to run to. Because it goes... Oh. Someone's cooking mincemeat. It smells amazing. I absolutely love mince. Oh. Anybody else love mince? Yum. So I think it's... Yeah, so this would go like that. Hi, little button. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'd have to have someone drag me out of that casino if I won that, because I would be like, oh, should we just do it again? Some serious balls, man. Just to go, yeah, red. Imagine telling your friends, you're like, I've sold everything, I'm going to Vegas, and I'm putting it all on red. Like, would they come with you? I don't even know. I don't know. Would I even want them to come with me? This is fine. How are you, little button? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, it's mincemeat. M-I-N-C-E. But it smells like a cottage pie is being cooked or something like that. Oh, I love cottage pie. Oh, to be a billionaire, so you can put a mill on red every now and then. I don't know if it'd be fun. I guess maybe it would. Because, like, you'd be like, what's a million? Like, who cares? Like... Oh, jeez. We've come far too far. You've been super busy to miss the stream? It's all good, little boy. We all have lives that get busy. I understand. I understand. Is this... Yeah, that's there. Okay, cool. Yeah, Holes, I'm your friend. What do you mean? Wow, Holes just dismissed our friendship. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Okay, because this does need to be dirt. Not gonna have enough. Let's go get more. As much as people like to hate on British food, there's occasional cracking good meals that are British. Oh, 100%. British food is good, man. I can't think of one British dish that's bad. One British food that is not nice. I can't think of a single one. Actually, I can. Let me just confirm they're British. It is British. There's one thing I can think of that are horrible that was a British invention. And that's mushy peas. I don't know what it is about mushy peas, but those things are nasty. Peas themselves aren't great, but I'll eat them. But mushy peas. Blech. Nasty. Nasty. There's a reason British food is something everywhere else. Of course it is. Fish and chips. Everybody loves fish and chips. Fish and chips is an iconic meal that the people love. Proper mushy peas are great. I just can't do it. I can't do it. They're horrible. They are horrible. I just joined He's slating mushy peas. I'm sorry, they're not nice. I'm sorry, Big Double J. There's nothing about mushy peas that makes me go, yum. Can't wait. Wish I could have some of those right now. Nothing. Oh, God. What the fuck is this? Yeah, like, I don't want someone to chew my food for me. Raven, 77. Uh-oh. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, mate. Welcome back. How are you, Raven? Bet you'd have parsley sauce? I don't even know what that is. What is parsley sauce? That sounds horrible. Look, I won't lie, okay? In your defense for mushy peas, I don't like them. But, I'm not the most adventurous when it comes to new foods. Like, I eat what I like. I don't tend to change it. The good old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So if I like a dish, I'll just eat that. Like, it's fine. I'm not the most adventurous when it comes to new foods. I'm not a picky eater, no. Not at all. I'm far from a picky eater. I'm just not a very adventurous one. Like, if I like steak, I'll have steak with mashed potato. I'll have steak with chips. I'll have steak with, you know, something else that I like, you know. But I'm not a picky eater, no. I'll eat generally anything, but if I go to a restaurant, I'm not going to risk trying the Mediterranean place instead of having a steak, you know, that I know is nice. Do you know what I mean? And if I am going to try it, I'll order it as an extra. So, like, I'll just get, I don't know, if I'm going to try, like, a new sauce or something like that, I'll still get my beef dripping. Lovely. Love beef dripping sauce. Still get that, but I'll just get the other one as well. So then that way, if I don't like the other one, I've still got the one I like. I'm not very adventurous, you know. You eat soggy toast, so it's check and make. You can't be a picky eater if you're willing to eat that. Right, I'm not being funny. Ironic, you've very clearly never tried soggy toast, right? Now, I understand, and I completely sympathise with you that the name Soggy Toast is not a great name, okay? I do not dispute that for a second. But there have been people in this channel that have tried Soggy Toast, and I don't know a single one that has said it's not nice. Not one. I have tried almost enemy. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What the hell is Soggy Toast? So Soggy Toast is my invention, and I need you to do me a favour, little button, and I need you to overlook the name, okay? I need you to overlook and look past the name Soggy Toast, because I understand it's not the most appetising of names, okay? I get that. But it's an invention of mine. So, you know when you make toast, right? You make some toast, lovely, delicious, you're looking forward to eating it. And you put your toast in the toaster, and you run off to, I don't know, go to the toilet or do something, right? You run off and do something. You come back, your toast has popped, but it's gone cold, okay? So when you butter your toast, for example, the butter doesn't melt and it just sort of sits on it, right? It's like, well, I was excited for this nice toast and now it's cold, whatever. I've come up with a solution. What you do is you take your toast that has now been buttered and it hasn't melted, and you put it in the microwave for no more than 5 to 10 seconds, okay? Depends on the microwave, but no more than 5 to 10 seconds. And when you take it out, that short burst of 5 to 10 seconds is enough to melt the butter so that the inside becomes this, like, buttery, soft goodness, right? But the outside keeps that crunch of toast. It's crunchy, amazing. And that is soggy toast. And you end up with this buttery goodness with a nice crisp outside. And it's incredible. It's actually life-changing. And I can think of 4 or 5 people that I know have tried it and have said it's amazing. No, it's not microwave toast because it's all because it's still toast. If you just put it in the microwave, it'll go all soggy and horrible, which you don't want. But you just want that middle to go all buttery and soft, and then have the deliciousness of the crispy, crunchy toast on the outside. You see what I mean? It's a tough sell, I won't lie. But if you do ever find yourself in that situation, all I ask is you try it. I guarantee you, it'll change your life, and you will come in here and apologise for ever slating the soggy toast. No, you can't, one bologist. You can't get that because I invented soggy toast. That's a very specific recipe. Okay, well in that case, deliberately let it go cold and try it, because it will change your life, and you will come in here and apologise. Like multiple people have done and said, Button, I apologise, the name is disgusting, but it is actually delicious. Because it makes the butter even butterier. Like, it's not just toast with butter on it, it like enhances it, makes it even better. But the key is to go into it with an open mind. Don't write it off before you've even tried it. I don't know how you kept the toast like doing this. You've got a miracle microwave or something. This is what I mean. This is the secret of the timing in the microwave. If you do it too long, the whole thing just turns into a wet, horrible mess. But if you do it right and get it within that perfect 5 to 10 seconds, the butter melts and the outside stays crispy and lovely. And oh, it's delicious. I'm telling you, 10 years from now, you'll go to any restaurant and soggy toast will be on the menu as a starter. Microwave room. No, it's not. Oh, it will. It will. It absolutely will. You'll all see. I expect an apology from every single one of you that have doubted soggy toast when this becomes a thing. That spider has a potion effect on it. What the hell? What potion effect is that? I guess we'll never know. The problem is people are put off by the name, right? People are put off by the name, which I completely understand. But when they try it, they realise it's actually a delicacy and the name does not do the dish just. If you invent it, you can change the name. Well, no, I'm aware of that. I have invented it, but I haven't thought of a better name yet. I've yet to think of a better name. We'll come up with a better name. I haven't quite got there yet. Because I think that would get more people on board if it wasn't called soggy toast, you know. I think we could really take it to the mainstream if there was a bit of a rebrand. Chuckle. You can't say disgusting because you've never tried it. Stop writing it off before you even try it. There have been multiple people in this channel that have written off soggy toast, tried it, came back and apologized because it's good. Literally have come back in the channel and apologized. They're like, that's actually pretty good. Multiple people. Not just one, multiple. I don't know a single person that's tried it that didn't like it. I mean, yeah, worst comes to worst, you end up with bread and butter, which bread and butter slaps anyway, but if you do it wrong, that's what you end up with. Hi, Amy. Hi. Fucking shitty reheated toast. Why are you saying shit? You haven't even tried it. You can't just do that. That's horrible. To judge, what you're doing is judging a book by its cover, and that is not a good way to live life. It's not a good way to live life, judging a book by its cover. How are you, Amy? Never the voice. True. True. I should have done that. That's very true. Here, I'll have a soother to make up for it. Stand by. No, we need a better name than soggy toast. Depressed and about to make caramel bagels. That sounds banging. I've got the name. I've got the name. We'll call it Golden Toast. There it is. There it is. That sounds way more appetizing. Golden Toast. Because when that butter melts, it goes like goldeny. Yeah. Wow, I'm a genius. No, it is toasted. You toast it first. That's the point. Golden toast. Wowie. That's genius. Crumpets slap. I had crumpets this morning. Oh, I love crumpets. I never used to, but I like crumpets. If you microwave toast, you're weird. No, you don't microwave the toast. That's not how it works. No, you're not understanding because it's still toast. You've got to keep the toast side of it, which is where the skill element comes in. That's where the skillful aspect comes in. You need to melt the butter, but not turn it all just wet and horrible. Why are you pissing on toast? If your piss is golden, you need to drink more water. It can't be bread. No, it's not bread. That's not the... No, it's not bread. You toast it first. This is my point. When I'm king of the world, it'll happen someday. King button. King of the world. I will, I will bring golden toast to the masses. Clear pea is bad. It has to have some yellow to it. And it was all yellow. I need to start being careful with my voice. I'm getting too comfortable. Your piss. You disgust me, House. That should be right, because this is the straight bit, isn't it? Yeah. No, you don't pee on your toast. That's disgusting. The only place you pee is the swimming pool. And don't tell me you've never done it, because every person here has peed in the pool. I don't believe for a second if you tell me you haven't. A shit in the sea might be more of a minority. I won't lie, right? That's probably more of a minority, but I am part of it. Having had multiple shits in the sea. You don't know this story. In fact, you know what's funny? Today, it's 2 years today since I left to go to Croatia. 2 years today. Hey, Wraithen, how are you, mate? It's not an awful story. It's a brilliant story. Look. We're building a massive crop farm, one boy. A huge automatic crop farm. Okay. Hear me out. I'll tell the story. Okay? But you need to hear me out, Holes, before you just judge the situation. Okay? So, 2 years ago, sorry, I'm sucking on a soother right now for my voice. 2 years ago, I went on holiday with a friend to Croatia. Okay? We were there for a few days. And in that period of time, despite drinking the local bottled water and being pretty careful what I ate, thus not to upset my stomach, I failed. And gradually, I started to develop a bit of a dodgy tummy after a couple of days, right? So, now when I get a dodgy tummy, I get a dodgy tummy quite bad. Like, I can't, like, there's no holding, right? You've got probably a minute between thinking you're going to shit yourself and shitting yourself. Maybe a minute. So the first time, we were chilling. There was like this big beach bay area. And then it came round on this long like pier, and then there was all these rocks that went out, right? We were chilling on the end of these rocks. And I'm thinking, and it all of a sudden comes over me. And I'm like, I gotta go. Like, this is not good. I have to go. The toilet is probably a 10-minute walk. I'm not making it. There's no way I'm making it. And I use about 20 seconds of that minute umming and ahhing, can I make it to the toilet? Eventually I decided no. Thus, I dived into the sea, off the rocks, swam out a little way, maybe 50 meters or so, pulled my trunks down, gentle push, did my business and swam back. Which, first of all, I felt way better after releasing that. Second of all, I realised the mechanics of the sea. Well, as you swim, you sort of make a bit of a whirlpool behind you. So you're trying to swim away from it, but it's hard to swim away from it because it keeps getting sucked closer and closer and closer towards you. So, the solution... I know, this wasn't like a log. This was just like a fucking mess of just stuff. It was all sort of following me. I was like, fuck. Solution is to dive under, swim a little ways, and come back up. Which is what I did, okay? So I'd christened the sea. The first time I'd ever taken a shit in the sea. I didn't have a choice. I had to go. And so I did. Now, this is probably the worst part of it. A couple of days pass. And on the last couple of days, we decided to do a speedboat tour of all these different islands around Croatia. Because there's a lot of islands around there. If we do a speedboat tour, that'd be great. Now, all these islands are remote. There's no toilets on any of these islands. If you need a wee, as a man, that's fine. You just go pee somewhere. If you need a shit, you're in a bit of trouble. We get to the first island, and I feel my bowels move slightly, and I go, oh. I don't need to go now, but at some point I'm going to need to go. We visit a couple more islands. I managed to hold it in. We have lunch at this little cafe bit. And then we go to this lovely bay called the Blue Lagoon. Where multiple boats have sort of visited throughout the day, right? And they all sort of moor up. So to paint the picture for you, there's like a beachy area here, okay, of this lagoon. This is like a beachy area. I know it looks like a banana, but this is like a beachy area. And then in front of the beach, there's all rocks, horrible rickety rocks. It's really hard to get over to get into the water, right? You have to like climb over them to get into the water. Okay. Here is the lagoon. Okay. This is the deep sea out this way. Now, all of the boats that had dropped these people off, they'd drop you off on this side of the island, and then they'd go and moor up along the edge of the lagoon, right? Along the edge of the lagoon, and then there was like a rope that sort of encircled it, so the boats stay behind the rope, and everybody else gets to swim around freely in this lagoon. Okay? And now this lagoon's busy. There's a lot of people there, right? Snorkeling away, doing or whatever. Now, off to this side, there are some underwater rocks. Only about a meter or so under the surface, right? And they sort of go up like this, down like this, up like this, down like this, up like this, down like this, right? Like that. And there's these big, like, inlets in between. But it's big enough for a human to get in, right? And all the fish sort of swim around. Now, I'm swimming, and I'm about here, okay? Slap bang in the middle. And there's a toilet over here. But I've got to cross all these rocky rocks that take a good 5-10 minutes to get across without cutting your feet to pieces because they're slippery and horrible. And there's no other way. And I'm swimming away here. You can't touch the bottom. And I've got to go. And I'm like, fuck. This is a problem. There's a lot of people here. What do I do? So, I come up with the genius solution. My only option, because I can't swim out this way because there's all these boats with people on them. I can't go to the shore because it's going to take too long. I'm going to go over to these rocks, perch between them, pull my shorts down, quickly push and do my business, push off the rocks, and swim out and pretend nothing happened. That's my plan. And that's what I do. I swim over, get right down in between these two things. No one can see me. Pull my pants down. Big old push. I push off the rocks, and I swim back this direction. Okay? Now, I surface, and me and my friend are here. I surface, and he's like, you didn't, did you? I was like, I had to, I didn't have a choice. He went, fucking hell, button. Anyway, I look across this direction. I look this way. And I see this young girl, maybe about 8 or 9 years old, snorkeling away on the surface. Here she is. And she's with her dad, also snorkeling with her. And both of them are swimming towards this direction to where all these rocks are. Now, I don't know what this young girl saw. I don't know what her dad saw. But they didn't stick around in that area for very long. They left pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. They were there for probably a total of about 20 seconds before they headed back where they were originally. Now, maybe they didn't see any fish. Maybe they just didn't really like that area because it was too rocky. Or maybe they saw a load of shit floating around in the water. I don't know. But that poor girl, there is a possibility that she had a bit of an unexpected surprise on her snorkeling trip. But I had to go. I had to go. And if you have to go, you have to go. It's simple as that. Like, my stomach is quite sensitive. Like, if I've got to go, I've got to go. And I have to make a decision there and then what I'm doing. And that was the situation. Just imagine that poor lass snorkeled into it. Well, I don't know. And I'll never know. And I don't want to know. I felt terrible. Because I did look around before I went over there. And it's like, no one's in this area. And then as soon as I'd done my business and resurfaced, and I looked across and see them two were swimming over, I was like, oh, shit. They're going to have a bit of a surprise when they go over there. And I don't think they suspected it was me, which is good, but... yeah. I also had another one in the sea at some point, but I can't remember when that was. I don't remember when that was, but I did go in the sea again on one occasion. I can't remember what it was. There was 3 times I went in the sea. So I have a fleet somewhere in the Adriatic Sea around there. I can't remember the third one, what happened the third time. But there you are. That is the story of me shitting in the ocean. I don't generally shit in the ocean. If I can make it to a toilet, I'll go to the toilet. But these were emergency situations where I didn't have a lot of choice. It was either shit myself or try and go somewhere discreet where no one will see. Those were the options. That is, might I add, the only time I've ever shit in the ocean or in any water. Oh my god, fucking hell button. But you have to understand that this was a dire situation. If I could have held it and made it to a toilet, I would have. But I couldn't. There was no chance at all. Like, literally zero. Sure. What? I didn't want to shit in the sea. I didn't enjoy it. The only advantage of shitting in the sea, might I add, which I did enjoy, this was the only aspect I did, is you sort of just have to, like, waft your ass about to clean it and let the water, like, flush through it. And I've never been cleaner. I've never been cleaner. So, you know, I understand, in a way, why people love having a bidet, because it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Just sort of spread your cheeks slightly, have a little waft around, let that water flush through, give it a clean, and off you go, carry on your day. Brilliant. But if you do shit in the sea, just be aware, it's best to go under the water to do it, and push off of something to get away from it, else it sort of follows you and a little thing behind, which you don't want. So there you go. It's my top tip of the day. If you shit in the sea, and it's following you, dive under the water, swim a little ways, and come back up, and you'll be fine. No, I have shit in someone's bush before, but I didn't realise it was somebody's bush, so technically, you know, it was actually somebody's front gate, but I didn't know that at the time. That was a similar situation that I just... It was just a case of I didn't have a choice. I didn't have time to get where I needed to go. I was literally a minute from home. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was so bad. I'm doing good, Amir. How are you, mate? I wouldn't have made it. I literally wouldn't have made it. It was that bad. But the cause of that is we'd just done the 100,000 second stream. Like 28 hours. I didn't go to bed. I went out for a meal. And I'd done it all on just eating fruit and drinking water. And I went out for a meal. Amir! Joining the party with a tier 1. And after just eating fruit basically the whole time and then having a nice big delicious steak dinner, it sort of pushed everything through and there was nothing I could do to stop it. And I was like, oh my god. And it was also pitch black, so I couldn't really see what was around. Amir, thank you so much for the tier 1, mate. Appreciate you, dude. I'm alright, mate. How are you? God, that water's cold. Jesus. Can't beat ice cold water. It's so good. I did make more torches. And there you are. There's my wild adventure stories. But anyone that's been in that situation, particularly if you have like IBS or something like that, will understand there's no stopping what's coming. Like if it's coming, you got to make a decision and you got to do it fast. There's no holding. Holding isn't an option. How did I wipe myself? What? And then the bush situation. Luckily, I wasn't driving, but I had to get back in the car because there wasn't anything I could because it was like this fucking like thorn bush I found out after I'd shoved my ass into it. There was nothing really to clean myself with, so I sort of had to... You know the handles you get on a car? I had one hand on the seat, one hand on the handle, just holding myself off the seat. With my trousers and pants and everything pulled up, of course. And I was just holding myself off the seat all the way. It was only a minute or so left to get home. And then I went and cleaned myself up when I got home. It was bad. I did not have a very strong stomach. or very strong bowels. What was I doing here? Oh, this is clear of this. Awesome, fantastic. Let's get rid of this. Wasn't expecting to hear this type of stories today. I'm sorry. No, I never did, Ozymandias. But it's a very embarrassing thing. So I hope in some way there's somebody out there that may in the future even be in a situation similar to that, and to know that it's not something you need to be embarrassed by, and if it happens, it happens. Because it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Okay. How are we going to get water for the crops? So the stone plates on the back, we're going to flood water down there, which is enough to make all the earth saturated. And then on these big long straights, we're going to have waterlogged leaves going all the way up. What's your graphics cards? I have a 2080 Ti in the streaming PC and a 3080 in the gaming PC. That's my current graphic configuration. Okay. Yeah, all the specs are there for you, mate. If you're curious, they're all there. And that's the gaming PC. If you scroll down in the description of the channel, everything is there. Streaming PC, monitors, everything. You have an RTX 3050 laptop. Nice. That is not bad, mate. That is not bad. Okay. Like, I'm really happy with where my computers are at the moment. They absolutely tear apart every game I throw at them. The only thing I want, and I want to do it by the time GTA 6 comes out, is I want the best graphics card money can buy. That's not just stupid. For when GTA 6 comes out. Whether that be a 4090, a 5090, whatever it is, I want to have one of those for when GTA 6 comes out. And I want to run that game on absolute max graphics and enjoy the sheer beauty that game is going to be. Because that game is going to be absolutely stunning. It's going to be absolutely stunning. Will I stream GTA 6? Absolutely. It'll probably be a 24-hour stream the day the game comes out. As long as I'm full-time streaming still and I haven't had to go find part-time work elsewhere. I mean, in an ideal world, that would be... So GTA 6 will probably come out late next year. That would be my guess. It'll be late next year or early 2025. I think it'll be late 2024. By which point, this computer, the game PC, will be 3.5 years old. We usually retire them every 3 to 4 years. So we'll have... The gaming PC will become the streaming PC, and then we'll build a new gaming PC. So hopefully we'll be able to afford to do that. And I'll just do that. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. If I can afford to do that, that's what I'll do. I will just build a whole new gaming PC. Brand new, because the streaming PC is getting old now. The streaming PC's... God, I don't even know how old it is. It's pretty old. When did i9 7000 series come out? ...2017, so it's 6 years old. Next year it'll be 7 years old. The only upgrade I've done to it is I put a 2080 Ti in it instead of my 960. It'll be 7 years old next year. It's done a good job encoding the stream over the years, but it's slowly moving towards retirement. It's a 6-year-old machine, so... But it only needs to do It'll only have the new CPU, the 5900X in it, and that's basically it. And it'll be ready to rumble. I don't know what we'll do with it once we get that. I don't know what we'll do with it. I still have my 7900X in the cupboard. i9 that just sits there collecting dust. I should give that away or something, really. Well, it's a bit old now. Like, it doesn't support Windows 11, so there's not really a lot of point in giving it away. Do you keep computers dust-free? We're not sponsored by Corsair, but both my cases are Corsair Crystal 570Xs. Both exactly the same case. One's black, the other one's white. The dust filters on that case is unbelievable. Like, there's even gaps in the side where the glass doesn't sit flush to the side of the case. But dust doesn't go in there because the computer maintains a positive air pressure. You've got 3 intakes in the front, 1 in the back. In my case, I've got 3 in the front, 1 in the back, and 2 on the radiator at the top. But I've not dusted that computer once in 2.5 years because it doesn't need it. I look inside, there's nothing. The dust filter catches pretty much everything. I clean that every so often. But the actual inside of the computer is absolutely fine. How hard is it to change CPU? It's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. But you have to... It's not quite as simple as just changing a CPU. You have to make sure that, you know, your chipset supports it, your socket supports it. These are all things you have to check before you upgrade CPUs. Like, I think that 5900X is AM4, which I think is the last generation of AM4 processors, is the 5000 series. I think the 7900X is AM5, I believe. What socket does it use? It does, AM5. Whereas that's an AM4, so. Have we got any tech geeks in the chat? When are we due a new round of CPUs? Because the i9 3900 has been out for a while. Oh, we must be due the 14 series soon, surely. They usually announce it October, September time. It'd be interesting to know how FPS differences with CPUs now. Because the 5900X was a huge FPS upgrade of what I had before because of its fast IPC performance. IPC being instructions by clock. That's a very, very fast IPC, but I think the new stuff's got even quicker, like crazy, like 20% or so faster. How many Minecraft days? 6,928. About to be 6,929. You've recently switched to AMD CPUs, and holy moly, how is Minecraft so much better than my Intel did? Yeah, this Ryzen 5900, I know they're not technically as good quality. I think that's a bit of a myth nowadays. I think AMD CPUs are a lot better quality than they used to be. It's never skipped a beat. I've never had an issue. I've never had lag. I've never had nothing it can't handle. It just smashes everything I throw at it. Which is obviously a good thing, but yeah, it just doesn't miss a beat. Doesn't miss a beat. I've been a big fan of AMD Ryzen since it first came out, though. To be fair, I think I've done really good things with Ryzen. AMD GPUs are catching NVIDIA. Certainly are, but the thing that lets them down at the moment is drivers, isn't it? Like AMD GPU drivers are not very good at all. Take a long time to mature as well, whereas NVIDIA's are pretty solid. I'm not completely sold on AMD GPUs yet. I will stick with NVIDIA for GPUs for now. And also because RTX technology is fucking unbelievable. Like NVIDIA's ray tracing stuff. When we played Red Dead 2, oh my god. RTX in Red Dead 2 was just absolutely gorgeous. Oh really, Tash? Yeah, because the 3900X was a massive IPC improvement over the 2000 series. I wonder what the 70... I know it's not 100%... Hang on. I know it's not 100% accurate, but I wonder what CPU user benchmark says for comparisons for that. For a 59 versus a 79. So 5900X versus a 7900X. I know they're not spot on, but... Like, 7900X is 14% faster overall. 31% faster single core speed. Holy shit. That's what Minecraft is. Minecraft is all single core performance. Holy crap. It's 31% quicker than what I have. That's nuts. Fuck, I'm gonna have to buy a whole new PC. I'm gonna get next gen CPUs. Because this will be 3 years old, which is a good time to retire it for the streaming PC. We get next gen CPUs, best of the best graphics card ready for GTA 6. I actually don't even know how Rockstar servers are going to cope with GTA 6. I actually don't, because obviously they're going to let everyone, presumably everyone's going to be able to pre-download it or pre-install the game before they play it. I imagine they'll have a day or two of pre-installing, pre-downloading. I don't even know if they're going to have enough bandwidth to allow people to download from... Because it's just going to be millions and millions and millions of people downloading this game at the same time. Like, their servers are going to be rough. See you later, Neo. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that pre-download, pre-install is going to be brutal. I wonder how big the game is going to be. How big's Red Dead 2? I don't know how big Red Dead 2 is. I bet that's not a small game. I think I still have it installed. Unless I uninstalled it. Oh no, I still got it installed. Is there any way to see? Yeah, that'll do. 119 gigs Red Dead 2 is on my computer. Like, GTA 6 is going to be at least 150, isn't it? It's just going to be. Yeah, I saw they announced a port for Red Dead 1, but they're not doing any graphical updates, which... Meh. Meh. You need an 8TB hard drive for storage? Oh, I have to have SSDs now. I can't. I didn't realise how crazy slow hard drives were for loading games until I went back onto Xbox One. It's terrible. Great for mass storage, but terrible for loading games. Especially when SSDs aren't really that expensive nowadays, especially on Black Friday deals. You could get a 2TB M.2 SSD, which would be plenty for everyone's games, for like £110 or something like that. Yeah, I think GTA 6 is going to be enormous. It's going to be absolutely enormous. The story mode of it is just, it's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be so in depth, man. Oh, I can't fucking wait. I've really done my best to not look at any leaks from it either. I've waited 10 years for this game. I don't want to see any leaks. Picked up a terabyte 980 last month. Yeah, but apparently the 990s are failing. Like, they're having a lot of failures with the 990s. So you made a good decision. I saw Linus mention that in one of his videos. That the 990s have a lot of failure issues. Hopefully it's a multiplayer story mode. No games seem to do multiplayer campaigns. I don't think it will, you know. I don't think it will. I mean, regardless, I want to play it solo anyway, but I don't think they'll do it. One thing that I do wonder is, are they going to launch GTA Online the same day? I don't think they will. And when they do, I think people are going to get very excited for it to be like the current GTA Online, but it's going to be nothing like that. It's going to not be anywhere near as in depth. Like when GTA Online first came out, it was a grind. It's going to be nowhere close to that, to what GTA Online is today. I don't think anyway. Gonna need an SSD for future games. Look at Starfield. They require use of an SSD. Oh, really? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Starfield looks like a good game as well. That has a lot of potential. Like a lot. What are we making? We're currently making a humongous, mega, crazy, awesome crop farm of wonders. No, I don't think so either, Joe. Actually, I tell a lie. I think it was a concept. It wasn't actually a leak. It was a concept of it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. This was a concept I saw. Of what somebody had in mind for what the map could look like. And they had Los Santos down here, you had Liberty City up here, Vice City down here, Las Venturas in the middle, and then San Fierro up in the top left. That would be pretty sick if a map looked something like that. That would be pretty cool. I just really hope, and I don't think they will, but I really hope that they don't try and do what Just Cause did and announce, we've made the biggest map ever in an open world game, when most of it is just all hills and plains and with nothing in it. I hope they don't do that. I hope it's like a really populated map with spacious areas, sort of like the current one. You got like the desert, lots of open space and stuff, but there's still plenty around to look at and do and interact with. Hi Kyle, we've been playing since the day the game came out on Xbox 360 is when I first started playing Minecraft. So many moons ago. No, I've not ever really played the Zeldas. I liked the look of Breath of the Wild, but I've never played a Zelda game. Is it already confirmed as Vice City? I don't know. Because I know they had that big leak, but that was like 2-year-old footage or 2-year-old gameplay stuff. Which was, I think, from the old game that got scrapped anyway. Because all the dev team left. Because they were making GTA 6 and scrapped it and started again. But my only hope is the world is a lot more of a softer place than it used to be. 10 years ago, you know, the world is a lot softer than it was back then, and I hope that that doesn't reflect on the game, where they like won't make certain, you know, jokes and references like they do in GTA 5 in fear of like getting cancelled or something like that. I hope they just make GTA as GTA. I really do. I really do. Where's my... I've lost my ball. I have a ball under... There it is. I have a ball under the table to stop me bouncing my legs around. Okay. We're going to have to start putting those waterlogged bushes in soon as well. We're going to have to start doing that pretty soon. GM, please don't spam emotes, buddy. Do you play single player or multiplayer? This is single player, mate. This is single player. The new Zelda is even better than Breath of the Wild. That one feels like a tech demo now. If you like open world games, I highly recommend it. Yeah, probably. I should check one out. I really should. I think I'm going to stop playing GTA 5 and wait till GTA 6. You're going to be waiting over a year. I think, isn't this August update for GTA 5 the final update they're going to do to the game? I'm pretty sure this next update for GTA is the last one they're going to do. And then just full focus on GTA 6. Which is actually quite sad when you think about it. Red Dead 2 of GTA 5. As a story-based game, yes. But you have to also understand that game is 6 years newer. So it should be better. If it wasn't better, then that would be trouble. That would be troubling. I would argue that the Red Dead Redemption 2 story is one of the best story games I've ever played. If not the best. The Red Dead 2 story is just fucking unbelievable. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but if you've never played the Red Dead 2 story, please do. I remember it starting out, traipsing through the snow, and I was thinking, oh, don't know how I feel about this. Hopefully there's a bit of action soon. This could be a bit long. And by the end of it, being like borderline in tears. Like, it's an unbelievable story. Such a good game. Okay, gotta be a little careful here. $47. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. And if you ever find that certain mods help, I like unlimited money in GTA or modded tools in Minecraft. I mean, modded Minecraft is a bit different to modding GTA. GTA modding in like story mode is fine. On multiplayer, no. Story mods on GTA are pretty cool, actually. They are pretty cool. Being able to add like different vehicles, different planes, stuff like that. That is quite cool. You cried at the Red Dead 2 ending? I wasn't far away, Raven. I must admit, I was not far off. I was not far off. It's probably the best story game I've ever played. Second, I've not played a lot of these great story games that a lot of people have talked about. Like, The Last of Us is meant to be amazing. Second is probably Layers of Fear. That's probably the second best story I've ever played. Because that game made me go, whoa. Like, at the end of it all, I was like, whoa, holy shit. And it all sort of like tied in. Nearly pissed myself playing Layers of Fear. I don't want to spoil anything for these people, like people that haven't played the game. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But then when you get to the end of the story, you're like, oh, wow, it all makes sense. The Uncharted series is perfect. Yeah, I've never played any of the Uncharted games. Fallout 4 I never played. My first Fallout was Fallout 76. I think I joined the Fallout world at a bad time because 76 was a bit of a flop apparently. But I wouldn't know. I didn't mind it. Like, it wasn't a bad game. It wasn't a bad game by any means. I just didn't. I didn't click with it really. Pick a number between 5 and 20. 16. Did you do Fallout 76 was subpar? Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't mind 76. I think my biggest problem with Fallout is I just didn't really know what I was doing. How did it take to make that cake? I think we did that in a day, just in one stream. Yeah, I just didn't really know what the goal of Fallout was. I was like, I'm collecting all this stuff, but like, why? So that was my biggest problem. "16 is the fourth power of 2. That is correct. Who's my favourite YouTuber? I don't really watch YouTubers, mate, to be honest with you. I watch bits and bobs on YouTube, but I don't have a favourite YouTuber. I watch all sorts on YouTube. At the minute, my YouTube is just golf. It's just golf. There's such a... what's the word for it? There's such a contrast of what I have on my YouTube. There's not really anything gaming related. I've got golf challenges, Manchester. This is just on the homepage. I've just loaded up golf challenges, Manchester United news, watches, Linus Tech Tips, SpaceX stuff. I've got Metallica, and then a drag race between some supercars. That is my homepage of recommended videos, all of which I would watch. But my homepage is very random. But it's all sort of my general interests. There'll be darts on there sometimes as well. I use my homepage more than I use my subscription box. That looks wrong. It's because it's 2. I have to leave 1 gap in there. Stream has just refreshed itself for some reason. I have to leave a 1 block gap so the water can flow down and across. And then when it gets to here, it would obviously hit the water and flow across to the piece of dirt. It's the same on all of them like that. I don't know why it does that. I think it's because there's 3 here, whereas usually there'd be 2. I think that's why. We can adjust it if necessary. But I can't put it any closer because the water wouldn't flow down. Whoops. Oh no, that was it. Sorry. Something like that. And that's all 4 done. All 4 sides. Fantastic. That is what we call a progress. Can we not? We're currently building a mega crop farm, mate. A massive crop farm that will have just everything we ever need for breeding, food, trading, everything. Oh, there's a fight! Fight, 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 fight. Oh, it's still going. Fight, fight. We have a winner. Congratulations, your prize is death. Right, let's go. This is all a mess under here, but you're not going to be able to see this when this is done, so it's fine. How's the weather been over in the UK? Over here in New England, it's been raining non-stop. It's actually not been too bad here recently. There's a bit of rain here and there, but it's been pretty bog standard. It's not really summer. Although tomorrow's going to be... Not tomorrow. Thursday's going to be boiling, and it's back to rain for like a week. There's literally wildfires everywhere in Europe right now, except the UK. The UK is just chilling. Right? It's like 20 degrees. Everywhere else is just on fire, except us. See you, Carl. Have a good, mate. Go charge your phone. All right. This is some serious progress, chat. This is all starting to come together now. I need to go repair my pickaxe before I can do anything else. What's boiling? Full humidity, 27 degrees, which is 110. No, not quite. No, nowhere near 110. Like 98, something like that. Let's look it up. F to C. Oh no, it's 80.6. Never mind. 80.6, but it's full humidity, so it's not nice. Full humidity, no wind. 98% humidity. What's the weather for golf tomorrow morning? Let's have a look. 6 AM. What's the weather? 10 degrees. 4 mile an hour winds. Warming up to 13 degrees. Oh, it's going to be a good day for golf tomorrow. That's nothing. Yes, but you have to understand, UK heat is not like heat everywhere else in the world. Hi, Maddie. I love you too. How are you? UK heat is not like everywhere else in the world. I've travelled the world. Right. Like, a 45 degree day in like Australia is like a 33 degree day in the UK. The heat is very different. It's very dry over there. Whereas in the UK, it's just maybe a bit hot in 33. It's like a 35, 36 day in the UK. Because it's just so muggy. It just makes it even hotter. Like, heat in the Middle East when I've been in Qatar or Dubai or Abu Dhabi when I've been over there. The heat there is also like super, super muggy, 45 degree heat. It's way, way, way hotter than what it feels when you go, when I travelled onwards to Australia, and I landed, it's 40 degrees in the day. Way, way hotter, because it's just so muggy. There's a lot of other places that have dry heat, and that dry heat is, it's not the same. I can't speak too much for Queensland, because I've not been over that way. I was in Brisbane for about 8 hours once, and I was in an air-conditioned airport, so I can't really remember how hot it was there. I'd take scorching and not humid over fairly hot and humid. Absolutely, all day long. Like, it's not a comfortable heat at all. You also have to understand that UK houses, we don't have aircon here. Like, it's not really a thing. Some houses have aircon, but very few. Some people have portable air conditioning units, but very few. Like, our houses are built to keep the heat in. Like, they're insulated. They're not built to get heat out. So when it is hot and muggy, it stays hot and muggy, even if the temperature outside drops. It's rough. In Greece, I can cope with 45s, but in the UK, I'm trying to get 20s. Yeah, it's just different heat. It's completely different heat. Right, Edmund, we need to repair. I could kind of doing my shovel as well. We'll do that too. That's emptying out nicely. Need to make sure I stay hydrated. I live where a swamp used to be, so I know how bad humidity can be. Yeah, it's not fun. I've just peeled the front of my thumb off. Ow. I'm still doing it because now it's half hanging off. Auctioned the front of my thumb that I just pulled off. Alright, give me that XP. I don't usually do that, to be fair. I don't like picking my hands and stuff like that. But generally, my hands are in pretty good nick. I just have calluses all on the tops of my left hand from playing guitar. I've got a bit on the side of my thumb that's rock hard from where I was holding my club rod with golf. It's just kind of, that'll go soft in time. Generally, my hands aren't that bad. I don't really pick. I'm just a bit hanging off there. I try not to bite my nails as well, even though it's very tempting. I used to bite them all the time. I don't really bite them anymore. My voice is definitely improved, but like 85%. I can still feel, we've been streaming nearly 3 hours. I can feel a bit of tension on my voice here at the moment, but it's nothing crazy. Right, let's get this pickaxe repaired. British houses aren't insulated to keep heat in either. I mean, they definitely are. They definitely are. Well, mine is, regardless. No, absolutely most of them are. Because you get double glazing windows. You get your insulation between your walls is thick. Some people have it even doubled up. No, absolutely. Our roofs are all insulated to keep heat in. When it snows, if you look at like a roof of a house, if there's no snow on the roof, that's not as a well-insulated house. But the majorities will have the snow settle and sit on it because the heat's all kept inside. But to make a final decision about Insomnia, because I just talked my shit out of them coming up for the day. Yes, Insomnia is go. We're doing it. It's going to be a little bit tight monetarily, but I need to go for business reasons. The only difference that this Insomnia is I'm going to stream a lot. Usually when I go to Insomnia, I don't stream. This Insomnia, we will be streaming every day. Without a shadow of a doubt. So, that's the only difference. So yeah, Insomnia is go, but I will continue to stream. I think Amy Nico is going to try to come up on the Saturday for the day. I know Slow is going. I mean, you'll be able to see it in the Insomnia Discord. And I think you're in the BOC Discord. Of who's going and who isn't. I'm not sure about Erin. Erin might be going. I think she said she was a maybe. To be fair, I've not even checked it. Who's going. I don't know if you can search by actual tags. I know Lara and Hayden are not going. But I can message you about that after. But I'm definitely going to be there. Slow's going to be there. Amy said she'll pop down for the day. Erin may be there. So there'll be, you know, we can go for some drinks and stuff on that Saturday night. Are American houses mainly made of wood? Surely not. Wait, Americans. Americans. Are your houses mainly made from wood? What the fuck? Most new houses are wood. Wood and drywall. What the fuck? That's madness. We're not living in the Stone Age anymore, people. Fuck me. Jesus. Get some bricks down. What are you doing with some wood? Your house is going to rot in a couple of years. What the fuck? That's crazy. Bricks are expensive. American houses are so much cheaper than the UK's houses, and that is why. It makes sense. Granted, we have less space here, so houses are more expensive anyway. That's crazy. It's treated wood. I don't give a fuck. I don't want my house made of wood. That shit catches fire. That's the end of my house. That's blown my mind. Okay, well, the wood age, whatever. We're not, you know, we're in 2023 now. We have technology, we have bricks, you know. Okay, hang on. So, I'm just trying to picture it like this, right? If I was at my house now, okay, my house is made of brick, and let's just say somebody, this is how I'm visualizing it. It's probably not like that, but it could be. If I'm in my house right now, it's made of brick, right? And somebody shot a bullet at the side of my house, it would just bounce off. Like, it wouldn't go through the wall, it would just bounce off somewhere. There might be a small graze on the brick, and that's it. So in America, if somebody shoots a bullet at your house, do you just have like a hole in your house? Is that like how that works? Is that how that would work? Like, how thick is this wood? Are we talking like this? Are we talking like a thin little... Because I'm picturing some thin little sheet. I'm thinking some thin little bit of plywood. That's like paper thin. No, I'm just using it in retrospect. I'm not saying someone's going to come along and shoot you at your house. I'm just saying, if you shot a bullet at the side of your house, would it just go through the wall and come out? Two holes, because it would go through the house. I really want to know how thick an American house wall is. How thick is a wooden house wall? Most house interior walls are 4.5 inches thick. Fucking hell, that's a serious bit. 4.5 inches, that's about 1, 2. Jesus. That's some thick old wood. That's crazy. I can't believe your houses are made of wood. Wait, so if I wanted to, I could just come and just set fire to your house and that's the end of your house. That's madness. Have you guys not learned from the Great Fire of London where everything just burnt down because it was all made of wood? Have you guys... Lessons should have been learned from this. It's treated wood. I cannot get over that houses are made of wood. That's blown my mind. Most houses have bricks on the outside and wood is the framing inside the house. I mean, that's fine because we have like plasterboards. We'd have like, here's the inside wall of a British house, okay? So we'd have bricks on the outside. You know, here's your bricks. These are bricks. I could be wrong here, but I'm going to try and get this right. And then I think it's insulation. Then you have like cinder blocks, right? Which is like more... This is like blocks of concrete. And then you have plasterboard on that, which is just like a thin board. And then you paint on that. These might be the other way around. It might be bricks, air gap, cinder block. Then insulation in like wooden frames, and then plasterboard on top. It might be like that instead. But like, we have a thick wall. That is a wall right there. Do you know what I mean? You ain't getting through that. Like, I'm looking at my desk. My desk is made of wood. It's about that thick, and I'm thinking that's the wall of an American's house. That's bonkers. Yeah, most Aussies' house are bricks when I went there. At least we have air conditioning. I mean, true. Very true. It's not solid wood. How do you guys... How does that not freak you out, like when there's a storm? Like, if there's a thunderstorm, I have full confidence my house will still be standing at the end of it. It's not even a question. There may be a couple of slates that come off the roof. But for the most part, the walls, nothing's going to happen to them. That's crazy. Jesus, if that was how it was in the UK, do you know how many people would be abused? Like, if you didn't like somebody, you just go and, like, drill a little hole in the side of the house and just put a fucking, I don't know, a stink bomb through it or something like that. That's mind-boggling. Next time I go to America, I'm going to investigate their houses and be like, what the hell is going on? I'm going to deeply analyze my surroundings a little bit more. If it rains, does your house grow taller? Yeah. If it rains over like 10 years, you actually get an extra bedroom in America. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's why their houses are all so big over there. That's just madness that someone's house is made of wood. That's crazy. That would freak me out, like big time. Especially in storms. I feel a lot safer in a brick house, definitely. Definitely. My walls have siding weatherboard wooden frame with insulation and then drywall. So I think drywall is what we would call plasterboard here in the UK. I believe. I think we call it plasterboard over here. Honestly, crazy stuff. You've all just blown my mind today, Americans. You've blown my mind. How much dirt is all of this? I actually don't know, but it's quite a lot. Do I watch football? Yes. It's all about Man United, mate. Yeah, like tits. Trial and passport are two different things, but basically do the same thing. Ah. So the equivalent, the UK equivalent would be if my house was made out of wood and plasterboard. A bit of hollow wood that's a few inches thick. And then just a bit of plasterboard. That is wild. Like, that is, honestly, I can't tell you how mind-boggling that is for me. Crazy. But that being said, if I showed an American I don't know, a typical UK street. Yeah, if I showed Americans this. This is your typical UK street. This is a row of houses all made of bricks, right? That's what we call a terraced house. You've got a house, next to a house, next to a house, next to a house, next to a house. It's a terraced house. That's like your average driving through like a maybe like the outskirts of like a town might look a bit like that. Like, does that sort of thing blow your mind because it's just all so close together? Like, my street's a little bit more spaced out. Mine's a bit like this. You have a nice big brick house with a little gap, and you have somebody else. And you might have two houses here, so this would be like one house, two house. Bit of a gap. One house, two house. Bit of a gap. So this is more like what your average street in a village looks like. That's like what your average street looks like. Is that weird to Americans to see something like that? You don't like it? I mean, we're all very close here in the UK. Is that weird? Like, is this all a bit close for you guys? Because you guys are like miles apart from each other. That's pretty common for cities and larger towns. Is it? Interesting. We are all stuffed in. We're a small country, mate. You can drive from top to bottom of the UK in about 12 hours. And you can drive from left to right in about 8. And that's the whole country. Whereas America, you do that and you're in the same state. You haven't even left the state yet. Actually, it might be longer than 12 hours. What's Land's End to John O'Groats? Land's End to John O'Groats. Right time. 14 and a half hours. Fight for your rights.
We have brick houses in America, and then we have houses that have siding.
Yeah, like, that's crazy. You can do very, very top of the UK to very, very bottom in 14 and a bit hours. That's crazy, isn't it? And that goes through Scotland, through the dreaded Midlands and Birmingham, and then down into the south. Do it all in 14 and a bit hours. But in big cities like New York, it's way more jam-packed. Well, yeah, because that's like a... Yeah. New York's like a busy, busy place, right? Right, if you go to London, the outskirts of London are all very, very tightly compact houses. Yeah, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy to me. But that's just how it is. Like, it's just different cultures. It's mad. That's what I mean. Like, you go to like another state in America, you're not even out the state driving that far. Which is why your guys' houses can be so far apart and you have so much space. Well, you just can't do that here. We just don't have the space. I live in a subdivision. There's about a 50 foot in between me and my neighbour's house. Like, that's bonkers. But I'm not connected to another house. Yeah, that's madness. Madness. Anyhow, folks, I have to leave the show there for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out. We have succeeded in a 3-hour stream, which means the voice is pretty much ready to rumble. We will be live tomorrow. I'm playing golf in the morning, but we should be live by 11. If you look at your clock, about 3 hours and 30 minutes when we should be here tomorrow. Should be relatively normal time tomorrow. Which would be great. I love each and every single one of you. If you're new, smash the follow button. We'd love you to come and hang out again sometime. I don't know who's live. We can go say hello to. We've only had a couple of bits today, but thank you for those. Really do appreciate it. We've had a few subs as well in there that people have shared and things like that. So thank you all very, very much. Let's see who's around. Oh, Matt's not on. I was going to raid Matt, but he's not live. What day is it today? Tuesday. Huh. I have no idea why Matt's not live. We raided John yesterday, so I don't really want to go say hi to John. Let's go say hi to G. Oh, Matt's fishing, is he? Oh, I see. I see. We'll go say hi to G. Please copy this raid message. He's been live for 8 hours. What the fuck? What time did he get? G went live at like 4 o'clock this morning. Fucking madman. Go say hi to my boy G. He's been a brother of mine for many years on Twitch. Go say hi to him. He's on day 43 of his world doing something. I don't know what, but he's playing hardcore. And he's part of the No Totem gang, which is what we like to see. So click join on that raid at the top of the chat. Go say hi to my boy G. I will see you all live again tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay awesome. And until then, take care. Spam the channel of hearts and you out. Oh, make sure you follow all the socials as well. I sure a mod ran the command, but check out all the socials. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram for my personal life, everything like that. Go check it all out. It's all over there for you. And yeah, we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, guys. Peace out, folks. Bye, everybody.